defend my title across the board up in Canada. Is that okay with you? And they said, yeah, you have our blessing. And so I went up there and I did what I do best. I just ground and pound and beat people up. And Mike Rowling happened to be my first title defense. It also happened to be my first international title defense. And now this belt's officially a world title because it was defended up in Canada.
And you made it a world.
And I made it a world
Brandon
title.
Thomselli.
Brandon Thomaselli.
Now,
And Billy Rock then was after that. And Billy, you know, we kind of had a verbal feud going in other companies. On commentary, he'd want to call me fat, I'd call him a midget. He'd want to call me stupid, I'd say he was cheap because he didn't finish spelling his last name on his tights. It didn't really matter, you know, and it was funny to me. He took it a little too serious, I think, sometimes, but, you know, what are you going to do? He came to Elite Pro. He said he wants to face me for my world heavyweight, or my world television title, and I said, you got it, buddy. And get it on DVD from ElitePro.com, and obviously you can see I still have the belt with me here, so.
We fast forward now to May in 2008. Your opponent that night was J.D. Hughes. Things didn't go your way. Obviously, things went down. Tell us how that match affected you and what happened.
You know, it affected me in a good way. It made me want to be stronger. I lost the match. I was also outnumbered, and not by that little whore Kimberly Cash. Team Taliban came in, and I was going to get the victory. And as we all saw later in the next coming shows, I got the victory over J.D. Hughes. It was a one-on-one fair fight. Brandon Thomaselli was going to go home as the world television champion. Didn't quite go my way. I got screwed. Team Taliban. But we don't need to talk about them right now because I can sit here all night long and chat about Team Taliban.
Tonight on ETV, we're going to show a title defense by Brandon outside of Elite Pro in a company called CLPW. Tell us about it.
Well, I got a call. Brandon, we'd like you to work for us. I said, okay, great. Who am I working? I don't know. Sounds like a pretty good opponent. I don't know. Never wrestled that guy before. And again, out of respect to the Elite officials, I said, I'd like to defend my title. And they said, not a problem. Who's your opponent? I don't know. They said, why don't you wrestle your brother Vito? Let's try to get Elite Pro out there to other fans, and if two people can represent us the best, we'd like you two to do it. So I contacted the office over there, and they said, or they asked, you really want to defend your title here? I said, of course I would. I'd love to. Can I defend against my brother Vito? There wasn't a half a second before the word yes came out. And it's, to this date, it's one of my favorite matches. And I like wrestling Vito, I love wrestling Vito, and at the same time I hate wrestling Vito because you learn something every time, you learn something new every time, but at the same time he hits harder than Skull Crusher, he's a big dude, about 6'4", 280. And I hate wrestling Vito because he's got those bony little elbows, he just gets you. But at the same time, it was really one of my favorite matches. And